Miss Maija has been involved with the Warp Tour. How many tour dates have you guys done with the tour?
We did all of them. And we did
And-
Warped Tour last year.
And how many is that in total?
Oh my gosh. With both years combined, probably like 90.
How do you prepare yourself for a stint like that?
You really don't. It's like, well, I guess going into it this year was nice, just knowing what we're getting ourselves into. You have to realize that you're going against every element. It's not just a normal venue tour. You don't have air conditioning or nice green rooms or nice bathrooms. You have to go into the tour and be like, it's going to be hot. I don't know what time I'm playing. It's going to suck. And then if you can accept that before you start the tour, then you're good.
You're good to go.
Yeah.
Now, can you tell me, you guys recently released an album. What can your fans expect from this one?
This is a really old school metal record, and it's all live instruments, live. So there's no digital stuff on the CD, unlike our other CDs, and yeah, it's just we went sort of back in evolution, I guess. Went to a real old school metal record, and it's the best response we've had. So we're just trying to be an old metal band.
What made you decide to do that? Why the change?
We just grew up listening to like As Lay Dying, All That Remains, and Killswitch, and all those bands, and like those are the bands that we want to be like, and we just felt if we kept going with the times like we are now, we're just gonna fade away, and that's gonna all disappear. So we're trying to spark the flame of the old metal scene and like the old metal heads, and we're trying to bring that back. And we're going strong. We're like the only kids our age doing it, and we're headlining Warped Tour now, so it's crazy.
Which is awesome. I mean, what a thing to be able to say, right?
It's nuts. It's unbelievable. Yeah.
Now, after this show today, it's the end of the Warped Tour. What's next for you?
We're going to South America with Ask Alexandria for the first time, and then we're headlining the AP tour this fall, and then we go over to Europe and headline the Scuzz TV at Heart tour. So we're pretty excited.
So there's really no time for rest for you guys.
Now, well, before South America, we got like 30 days off.
Okay.
So I'm gonna sleep for 30 days straight.
Straight.
Yeah, and hang out with my puppy. That's about it.
What kind of puppy?
It's a beagle. And my fiance, I gotta say that too, because I'll get in trouble. And I'm hanging out with my fiance, she'll be there.
The puppy never comes before the fiance.
Yeah, sorry about that, yeah.
Now, can you tell me, what is your all-time favorite place to play?
Anywhere in Texas. Their kids are just insane. Well, anywhere in Texas, if it's worldwide, I'd say Sweden is our favorite place to play. It's just, I don't know what happened in Sweden with Miss Maija, but it's insane when we play there. And in Mexico's cool too.
And what's it like when you reach a new area that you've just brought your music to? What's it like getting that whole, almost like you're being brought out all over again?
It's a little rough going from especially like US, we'll be playing 1,000 to 2,000 cap rooms, and like Europe, we're playing 1,000 cap rooms, and then it sucks like going to just a different place, and they're like, oh, you're playing this little 200 cap club because no one's heard of you here, and it's just like it sucks, but it's cool because it levels your head out. It's not like you don't think you're like awesome everywhere. You know what I mean? Like it's just like, oh, we're just normal dudes just trying to just have fun. And it brings it back to why you do it and why it's fun again. Not just like, oh, we're trying to sell out the biggest venues, have the coolest production. It's like, oh, we're in a small place, it's sweaty, we don't have any of our nice monitors or nothing. We're just gonna play and try to be good, and then it brings it all back. It's awesome.
Now, having said that you're normal guys, you're not really. I mean, you've graced a number of magazine covers recently. Can you tell me what's it like to go to a photo shoot and pose for certain magazines?
It's really wild, especially because we've been so under the radar of the press for like our whole careers, and this new record, and we just got new management and everything, and like this past 3 months is just like, you're shooting the cover of Outburn, the cover of AP, the cover of this, and it's just like, those magazines never had an article about us, and now it's like we went straight to the cover, and it's just it's really awesome, and it's just really cool to like, because cover shots aren't just like normal photo shoot. It's like, especially for Outburn, like we got these sweet denim vests, like we had no shirts, and then I had a Molotov that was on fire, and like all this stuff for the photos, and it was just like the whole time like my mom's gonna freak out when she sees us on the cover. So the whole time it was just awesome shooting it.
And is there ever a situation where a photographer will ask you to do something and you totally don't agree with it and you can get out of it?
Usually they try to do like funnier ones, and since we're trying to do the metal thing, I think that's the only time we ever disagree. They'll be like, hey, like there was one time, I don't know what shoot it was, but they're like, yeah, we want the band want Levi in the shopping cart, and the band's pushing them. We're like, no way, that's not our kind of
A little more boy band.
Yeah, that's not our thing. So yeah.
Now you've got quite a few tattoos, as I can see. I know that is sort of a going trend in the band. How many would you guys say you have in total?
Oh my gosh. Well, I was the first one to get tattoos. Or well, technically BJ did before he was in the band. He had like little high school ones, and we never even wanted tattoos because we were like the business guys. Like we got a record deal in high school. We graduated because we're not going to drop out, and then we were only going to do it for a little bit because we wanted to go back to college, and then it took off. So now we're doing this, but. I never wanted tattoos because I was like, yeah, I'm going to go to college, I'm going to have a normal job. And then I saw us on MTV for the first time. And then I was like, okay, I guess I could get tattoos. Yeah, and then I got my first full arm, and then our bass player, he's actually ahead. Well, I don't know. I guess we're like tied. He's got both his arms completely done, and I got my stomach done. He doesn't have his stomach. Me and him are probably the most tattooed. We have bro tats, or these little skull and crossbones, because we're the ones who have the most tattoos. Okay. But I think me and him, and then actually no one knows this, but our drummer is actually really covered in tattoos. He just doesn't have his arms. He has his whole torso done. Really? So when he's like playing in a t-shirt or a tank top, you would never know. Yeah, but he takes it off, and you're like, holy crap.
Do you have an absolute favorite that you've had done?
Probably. Oh man, my favorite's probably my stomach.
What is it?
It's like this big beast that we just made up, and it has wings that go up my ribs and stuff.
So you designed it, or the tattoo artist did?
Me and the tattoo artist guy designed it. Yeah, it's my alter ego tattoo because I'm a quiet guy, but on stage I'm not a quiet guy. So.
Nice. Well, I have one more question for you that I try to ask everybody I interview. It's about your socks. I believe that people's socks tell a lot about them. So I was wondering if you could tell me what socks you chose to wear today.
I wore starter dry fit socks because on Warped Tour you sweat a lot. So these dry fits. They don't really work. They say it keeps your feet dry. It does not at all. But no, I'm a sock diva, I guess. I always have to have nice socks. Nice socks and nice underwear.
Do they always match?
No, I don't.
Is that on purpose?
No, I'm too lazy to make a match. Yeah. There's a sock company called Stance, and they make these really fancy socks that have crazy. They're like skateboarder socks. They have crazy designs on them, like cartoons and all this funny stuff. And they just sent me a crate of boxes. Nice. Like I have probably like 600 pairs of socks at home that are just different designs and crazy funny stuff. So I can't wait to go home and walk around the neighborhood in shorts with tall socks and have this stupid stuff on them.
I'm officially jealous. I'll give you my card, and you have to send me a picture of you in these socks because I am a sock fanatic, which is why I asked the question. Thank you. I know on hot days like this, it's really hard. They just don't feel right.
Okay, fair enough.
Thank you so much for your time. Pleasure meeting you.